Here's the power factor correction circuit that I made for my hybrid truck battery charger. And I'm using a constant current input control method that I came up with that I made with a microcontroller. And I'm wondering why the commercial chips always have the current waveform following the input voltage waveform. And so I'll show how mine works here. It's a normal PFC circuit. And then how my control works is the voltage, the output voltage, and the current both get sensed and compared. And then the coding in the microcontroller controls the PWM duty cycle to the gate driver. So if the output voltage gets too low, the current will raise up, but the coding and everything in this controller will keep the current as constant as possible. If the output voltage gets too low, the current will go up, but still stay in more of a constant current waveform. And I don't have it perfect. I'm just playing around with it right now. But so I looked up online, why does it follow the input voltage? And they said so that it acts like a pure resistor. So this is what they're showing. The current follows the voltage waveform to be like a pure resistor. But with my constant current input, I feel like it's still a pure resistor as long as it's in phase with the voltage input. But it would be like a lower resistance, and then near the peak of the voltage being a higher resistance, which would lower the current, and then back up to a lower resistance. But it would still be a pure resistance just because it's in phase. And so some of the benefits I've got from it that I can see is a less peak current for the same amount of power out. So the inductor won't saturate as easily, or maybe you can use a smaller inductor. And then less current squared resistance losses, so less heat produced in the wires and everything. And then the current ramp of the output capacitor is slower charging, and then it's off for a shorter amount of time, so it causes less output voltage ripple from what I've seen. And I can show you the current waveform across the current sense resistor. I'll just turn on the circuit. I'm using light bulbs as a test load right now. So turn on the outlet. Now I'm going to turn on the control circuitry. Just got brighter. I don't know if you can see it. And my leads are way too long and causing a lot of noise and stuff, but here's generally the current waveform. I'll freeze it, make it a little clearer. So yeah, that's it. Instead of the sine wave shape current, it's just got a constant current shape to it. And I'm getting still very high power factor. I don't know what it's at right now. Let me see. 96 power factor. So that's what I got going on here. So let me know if anybody thinks any different.